Hey guys, it's Camilla from Code with Camilla. Today we're going to continue our multiplication project.
Okay, so what we did last time, we were able to print one line here, but we want to print all 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which process you use, and they kind of similar, right? To do the same thing over and over again 12 times. You use which process do you use?
We use iteration for loop.
You use for loop, exactly. So we want to print the entire row, including this
left margin.
It means everything here should go under that loop, right? Okay. And we want to do another loop. We cannot use I variable because it's already being used here. So we need another variable.
Yes.
Usually we do like we start with I, then we do J, K,
okay,
or we can have some meaningful name for the variables.
Second line.
No. Two. So in these multiplications, these lines called columns, and these lines called rows. So what you want to do, you're gonna call row. Start with
1.
Start with 1, right? From 1 to 12. So when I start with 1, less than equal.
There's 12.
12. Row plus plus. And if you want to put something, a block of code, not just a line, under the loop, you do blocks. And block is anything inside
the curly
braces. So now if we run this one, let's see what's going to happen.
Oh, it just repeats itself 12 times.
This is one problem. The another problem is that they all go one line instead of doing the next line, right? But then they should be
because we're using right and not right line.
Yes, so let's fix that. Let's fix the thing we've been testing. So where do you put right line?
Well,
you do after
this block of code because you want to do the next line. So console right line, and then we do 2.
No, you do empty. If you do empty line, it's just gonna move your cursor to the next
line, but don't you want it to print 2 and then
let's see it. Let's just do one small thing at a time and see what's gonna happen. It looks like a multiplication table. It just prints the wrong things, but it looks like multiplication table. So now what we have to do,
we have to change those numbers.
We have to change something. So when we printed 1 the first time. It was row 1. Now for the row 2, we want to print
2.
For row 3, we want to print
3 and 4 and 5.
And which variable has all those numbers 1 through 12? The variable called row. And we want to print here. And how we print? If we're using string interpolation, how we print?
Do we print row?
So we put $sign in front of the and put in curly braces, we put the name of the variable.
Okay,
row. Let's run it and see. And it changed. Now we want to change the numbers it's multiplying by, right? So what are you gonna do? What's the formula here? So you start from 1 to 12.
You want to change the iteration instead of adding.
No, instead of adding, you want to do.
Well, no, you want to add, but you want to add a different number each time. Here you're doing the I++, you're adding 1. Now you want to add 2 and then 3 and then 4.
But this is a multiplication table. You have to do multiplication, right?
Okay.
So if you have a row 1, let's rename this I to col. Let's call column, right?
Okay.
So each value here is it's column multiplied by
Row.
Row multiplied by
Column.
column. So now what we're supposed to print in each cell we have to print row multiplied by
Column.
column. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh, it did it all for you. Oh, you didn't have to write a bunch of code, you just had to write that. Okay, but now we have to line it all up.
And that's what we're gonna do in the
Next video. That's it for today on Code with Camilla. Come back next week to continue doing this multiplication table.